Alright, it's your boy Cody Mack here with What's the Word?
What's the word?
I'm here chilling with none other than CEO TRAYLE.
TRAYLE, Big C4.
Big C4.
Well, I look at you or the camera, it don't really matter.
You look at me,
Alright,
man.
cool. I'm gonna look at you.
We're gonna be talking. Alright, so I've been trying to link with this man for about a year. He probably don't even know.
Damn,
It's been a year. It's been almost done. It seemed like a year. So backstory for y'all don't know. So when I first got introduced to you and your music, my homeboy Charlie, High Vision Films, put me on. He texted me your music because everybody know on the side, like anybody coming up first, they hit me with it first. So he hit me with the music. He like, man, Shorty's right here next. He next. He started posting all your videos on his Instagram. So we tried to get you up here for the Lip Pit concert with Hot Rod, Power 92. We
I missed that motherfucker.
Try to get him up here. Everything ain't go right. So I've been in the man DMs
I
and everything.
missed that motherfucker. I damn sure did. I ain't gonna lie. I was pissed off about that shit though. I was pissed off. But I forgot what the fuck had happened too. But just know, I was mad I ain't make it. And somebody had fucked some shit up. That's why I couldn't come. I had to stay. But yeah, man, I ain't know. My bad.
Yeah, man, that be me in your DMs. Like, bro, like I need your music. I want.
Damn.
I need to get into the I want to get into the DJ so bad, man.
What's your Instagram?
It's Cody Mack, 3Ks. What's the Word TV?
All right, cause look, this shit be weird. So I'm finna follow you right now. Look, I'm finna do it right now. DM you right here.
I'll be on you. I know
Damn,
it's when I see it.
See, I don't pay attention to shit, cause if I had paid attention, then I would have looked like, okay, you got Juice with it and shit. Rest in peace, Juice. But yeah, okay.
So
man,
we lit, man.
We gone now though. I'm here. C4. Yeah.
Alright, so I wanna go into some of my favorite tracks. Cause I know everybody right now in the shot they going crazy for you cause the OK Cool joint. But you got some joints like Civil Fork, Charging to the Game, like
real hits,
Christmas Day,
real hits,
Blooders,
real fucking
like
hits.
Them joints that's in my rotation, been in my rotation since I heard you.
Real hits.
You know, why do you think it took for the OK Cool track for people to get on there to get on to you?
I can't say this. When I made OK Cool, I was in one of them modes. Like I wasn't mad. Like I was kind of like looking for a reaction. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody that was in the studio, cause how I record like in something like this. I bring the microphone out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have no engine. I engine it myself. So I bring the microphone out. And everybody around me, they just have to be quiet while I'm recording. So when I made that song, I was just more so looking for the reaction from the guys that was in there, and they was giving me the reaction that I wanted. So every time they gave me a reaction, I said something even crazier. So it's just like, that's how it went. So OK Cool I guess is one of them songs that everybody can just like, everybody, like you could be mad at anybody, and you could be mad at your girlfriend, grandma, mama, anybody, like, and just, you know, vibe out. So it's just, that's how I was feeling, like, shit, fuck you. So shit, a lot of niggas go through that day feeling like fuck you. I guess it's just the perfect song to describe the way they be feeling. So shit, I guess that's why it's a hit like that. But with that being said, that song, it ain't doing nothing but opening the doors to the rest of my music from everybody else. Mm-hmm. Once you listen to OK Cool, then it's like, alright. You see all this other shit pop up under my name when you put CEO TRAYLE, just OK Cool is the most listened to, so that's what's gonna come first. But it's a whole lot of other shit that'll pop up, and then they'll start listening to that other shit, and then fans. But they already become a fan from OK Cool, so they just more music that they like, more music for them to listen to. So that's always good. It's just a door opener.
That's facts. So now you say the reaction of how the people was reacting to it while you was recording it. So that means to make a song like that and touch the people like the way it did, what happened to you that inspired you to make that record? What she do, man?
It was just it was not even a girl that's I was supposed to be on that with like that. Like she was just like one of my close friends.
Okay.
And she had done been like just telling me, I'm gonna come to the studio. But she just kept spinning me, but this my real homie, so I'm like, nigga, I'm finna blow up. You need to come to this studio, like, come chill, like, you know, for I not like your ass no more when I blow up, because it's gonna seem like you coming around for the crowd. So I'm like, come around now, come to the studio. So she didn't come. One night, she talking about she down the street. That night I made okay cool. She talking about she was down the street, and then she talking about some shit happened. So she had to go to the crib. I'm like, my real homie just keeps spinning me. So that's where the song really came from. So, but she keep asking me like, is this song about me? I'm like, not all of it, but it's just like certain parts in there I was just talking about too, because it was like elevated where I was going. The thought of her spinning me just elevated me to X out all bitches in my head, like fuck all y'all, like, you know. So that's where the song really came from. That shit was crazy too. Cause really, it was like the warm up song, and that was the crazier part. Like I wasn't even gonna drop that song. Like I wasn't even gonna drop it, but somebody heard it on Instagram. We was on live. One of the guys was on live, and they heard it on Instagram live as I was recording it. Cause I record like 16 bars of the song and then stop, play it out loud. Somebody heard it and asked for it. And shit, we sent it to him, not thinking nothing of it. And then next thing you know, like a week later, Charlie hit me up like, hey, send me that song everybody playing. I'm, what? What song? He, okay, cool. Never. So I was just kept getting DMs of niggas playing okay, cool and shit. And I'm like, fuck it, I just gotta drop that shit before it get too far gone, you know? So I just dropped it and then everything started going from there.
It's crazy. That is a crazy story.
Yep.
I'm thinking this the whole time. This a female.
Hell nah, I wasn't even gonna drop it. The song was some bullshit. We was playing around. I was looking at niggas' faces as I was recording. They was smiling and shit like, oh, he tweaking. So I'm like, I'm finna keep going like this. This is a crazy song. Wasn't even gonna drop it. Next thing you know, Chicago got their hands on it. It was all over. I dropped that bitch. It's been up ever since.
Dope. So I guess you just actually helped me segue into my next question. You mentioned Chicago. You rock with Chicago hard. Being from New York, raised in Atlanta for like most of your years. How did you get the Chicago connection?
I really want to start like, it's like this. I could say being born and raised a little bit of my life in New York, and then being raised in the South, I always been different from anywhere I went, you know what I'm saying? I always been different. So usually the standouts will be with the standouts, you know what I'm saying? So it always been like throughout me going up, how I'm growing up, I always met like different people from Chicago. Like, but it'd be one person. It don't be like a group of motherfuckers. It'd be like one person. Like, I met Mack. She ended up being my real homie. I met Cash Out. He ended up being my real homie. This is before all the music. Like, I ain't having no money for real. I'm still doing my little shit in the streets and shit. Ain't nothing really going on. I'm still making songs, still having a little fan base, but it ain't. We looking at it like something gonna happen, but we just don't know when. So it's just like we putting that to the back of our mind. We just rapping cause that's what we've been doing. And I met JB, and then he got already like a big, you know, following in Chicago, but shit, we ain't never really we only got like 2 or 3 songs together, and we be together like damn near every day. So it's just like shit. I always met like people from Chicago, but never really came to Chicago. And then it was like, I guess they just loved the fact that it was somebody from Atlanta that was doing the same shit that they was doing in Chicago that could just put it in, just make it sound good, I guess. I mean, shit, cause I don't know, but Chicago raw. I don't know. But
I
yeah,
mean, we the
they
South.
fuck with me. They fuck with me heavy. It be fucking my head up. Like damn.
They fuck
Like
with
they
you.
really fuck. Like you know, like niggas always had a little money. Niggas always done been like. I ain't ever been beef with nobody or no shit on no serious shit like that for real. Besides the one shit, and it's just like I always done had a lot of people around me, like, you know, been the cool nigga with everybody, always been cool with everybody, but this shit on a whole nother level. Like, nigga, I'd be walking downtown Chicago and somebody see me run up on me. I'm thinking it's different. Man, I fought you so strong, niggas DMing me out. Man, it's love, bro. You can come over here, it's love. Like, I'm just off a song, so now it's making me want to do some different shit. Like, I just want to give a lot of shit back, cause I know I'm gonna be big as fuck. Like, Chicago, it's like only Chicago got their hands on it. That's it. Like, none of the 50 states, none of the other 50 states on a heavy hand like how Chicago got it. So I know once it's like the whole 50 states in the world and everything get big enough to where everybody could just hear one song, or everybody could just go through a catalog or see your trail, and it'll be like, damn, we've been sleeping on him for a long time. It's time to give him his flowers. Let's just $10 million check, $30 million check, $100 million check, you know, $50 million check, like all that. Like, let's give him his flowers right here. So, yeah, shit.
Well, I can say this after this interview today on We Locked In. We gonna change that about Chicago knowing you, because I definitely got to get your music to the DJ, especially in Atlanta DJs.
Yeah.
Why Atlanta? How you being in an A and the A DJs not on you?
Cause it's like it's different for me in the A. Like in the A, like alright, my homie Cash, you know, like he be on guard when he be in Chicago. Like, a lot of people from Chicago, when I be with them, they be on guard. They be on post. Like, they don't really have a lot of fun out here. They know, like, in the split second, something could happen. Somebody could die. Like, something bad it could go bad anywhere, anytime. Like, so they be on alert, playing D, you know. Yeah. In the A, they more so having fun. I'm more so playing defense. Like, they never stop playing defense, but they ain't really as worried as they would be worried in Chicago. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like in the A, I'm more so on that, like, I'm playing D, so I don't really like to go outside and shit like that. And I never really I don't like crowds of people, so I'm not going in the club. And I'd be feeling like, fuck a DJ. Like, I'm not finna pay you. You gon' not fuck with me when I walk away. You gonna take my money and then play my song while I'm there, and then not fuck with me because everybody else ain't fucking with me. Or instead of just really listening to the song and then being like, oh, I fuck with this, I'm gonna put this in my rotation. Because that's what DJ is supposed to do. DJ is supposed to break an artist. You hear a song, the song going crazy, you supposed to like the song and then play the song. You're not supposed to play the song because the song is already going crazy. That's not breaking it. That's just, you know, like it's different these days, and everybody chasing the dollar, so it ain't really too much genuine shit going on. So I don't really be feeling like I gotta just put my face on a lot of platforms because niggas don't be genuine. I'd rather this shit just be real. Like Chicago, if I didn't feel like somebody really loved me out here in Chicago, I wouldn't even be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't feel like I could be taken care of as soon as I get here, like off the plane type shit, I wouldn't even be here. You feel me? And that's just how it gotta be. It's different for Atlanta. Like, in Atlanta, everybody feel like they somebody, you know? Not saying it's a bad thing because you're supposed to feel up about yourself, but with that being said, it's like ain't no pyramid, you know? Like, it ain't no top dog, then you got these 3 in the middle that do this, then these 5 down here, then these 10. Like, it ain't like that. It's like these 10 down here feel like they the boss. These 4, these, like, everybody feel like they the boss. So it's like nobody ever really just stop and just give you your credit because they got so much going on in their mind and they head in their life that they the biggest thing going on around their way too. So it's like, shit, ain't nobody really trying to just give your credit unless you really just step over all them and then do some big ass shit, like, you know, like get a deal or this, then a third, and even after that, you just gotta keep that shit going, or they just feel like you real enough to fill that position. Like, I feel like I done play my part a lot of places in the streets. I don't gotta prove nothing to nobody, so it's just time for motherfuckers to know that I can play that position. So when I get back to the A, I'm finna be tweaking. Don't worry about it, because ain't no fucking way I'm finna be out here like this in Chicago and not go step on niggas in the A like that. Like, I'm finna go back to the A and go crazy. Watch.
Yeah, this is still like, cause it's usually the other way around.
Mhm.
It's usually like the Chicago artists go to Atlanta and get more love than they do here. So this is like the first time. But I remember I recently saw an interview with you and you were saying you don't really like rap. You like, at one point in time in your career, you like making music, but you don't like the music business. So is that why? Like all the politics?
Yeah, cause it's like it all play into the same shit. Like it all play into one. Like shit. Everybody is like this. If you ain't locked in with somebody, then don't look forward to getting locked in with somebody. Niggas already got their groups. Niggas already got who they gon' bring up and this, then the third. Like, say like with QC. Like, QC signed the motherfuckers, but QC already locked in. Like, OTF signed the motherfuckers, but they already locked in. They got they set of motherfuckers like, oh, okay, this artist next YSL, they locked in. They got they set of artists when Thug and Gunna and them chill out on rapping, then they got their next set of artists that they gonna roll out from YSL that they've been already looking at. So it's like, if you ain't locked in with nobody, don't look forward to being locked in. And then another thing with me is just like, shit, I feel like I'm somebody too. And then not only do I feel like I'm somebody, I know I'm better than a lot of motherfuckers that's out, mainstream, all kind of shit. I just don't get the same type of recognition. The recognition or mainstream play that they get. But if I can get that mainstream play, then I can show motherfuckers that I'm better than everybody, then I can talk my shit how I want to. But until then, shit, I'm just another motherfuckers looking at me like just another SoundCloud rapper or some shit, or just in a good drop of music or something. But shit, I can show, you know, it's just different. Atlanta's just different. Atlanta show a lot of love once they realize what you doing, you feel me? But it's so much going on in Atlanta. A lot of motherfuckers got shit going on, so you just gotta really be really out there to show a motherfucker what you doing. And I'm not one of them people that just like to step out there in front of, like, out my comfort zone, you feel me? Like, I gotta start doing that more often, but stepping out my comfort zone. But I just ain't one of them people that usually do that. So where I live at, that's just a different thing. I'm looking at motherfuckers still looking at me like I'm regular trail, like same trail. I'd be still having to tell my girl, like, you talking to me like I'm just a regular nigga, like, you don't even know, like, I'm the biggest thing out here, you tripping. Just like JB say, some of the hottest young niggas in the right, no cap, I'm talking about for real.
Nah, you right though. You definitely right though. You got the mindset, this, like I'm the hottest, so you gotta treat me like I'm the hottest, but you still saying humble though.
Yeah, of course.
So I rock with that. I also, now knowing the backstory of the situation that happened to you, I could see why you moved the way you moved, especially in Atlanta. So it makes sense.
Shit be different, man. It's like,
it makes sense.
A lot of people would be like out here, like you be hearing songs like when niggas be dissing they ops and shit like that. Like, you know, like, not to say that there's niggas in Atlanta scary, but it's just out here they broadcast a little bit more, like, you know, like, it's like broader sets and gangs. Like, it's sets and gangs in Atlanta, but it's not like, you know, like a nigga be over here and a nigga be over here and a nigga be over there, so you'll never know really who he clicked in with. It's just right. Out here, if a nigga with a clique of niggas, he gonna with that clique of niggas, you can know that, like, he gonna be with them clique of niggas, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, in the A, I moved the way I moved because 3 niggas came to my house, only one of them died, you feel me? So I never know. I could down there go to the store and be standing right next to one of the other niggas who homie died in my house, and he be plotting on me and I won't even know, you feel me? So it's different for me in Atlanta. I still don't know, you know, I don't really know faces and shit like that too common, so you feel me? Like, it's still different for me. I be having to watch my shoulders and shit, so.
You believe in security?
Of course. I ain't no nigga that's gonna be acting like, oh, I'm a hoe cause I got security. Of course. Run over here, they gonna blow your shit off and I'm not gonna have to do it. Of course. get me some licensed niggas with some licensed guns. But we got our niggas with that ain't been to jail with the licensed pistols and all that shit, licensed guns, and we got all that shit. But it's still like all that shit just not coming together where niggas starting to. Well, we already. You could ask, like, when you come to Atlanta, like, you could ask the niggas that be around, we already always moved as a unit, you feel me? Like, I don't usually go nowhere by myself. If I'm by myself, then you know, like, shit, he ain't by himself. He by himself, but he ain't by himself. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit on him, like, for real. So, shit, it's just like, shit. We always moved as a unit, so but now it's coming together like we got a reason, a real reason to move as a unit now. So now it's like we got our licensed people on deck and all that, the guys, everything's starting to come to a formation now. Everything getting better. We moving as one now.
It's two things I want to touch on with what you just said. The first thing I want to holler at you about is, now you say how y'all move like a unit and you got your guys. How was them dudes able to infiltrate that to get that close to you?
The only thing I can say is because when I got shot, it was niggas in the house. So it was niggas in there that could have helped. It was niggas in there that could have did this, that, and the third. But what I do say about that situation is that's why I play the role I play in my life now, how I move, because it's a lot of motherfuckers that'll say what they'll do if a certain situation was to happen, you feel me? But it's only a few motherfuckers that's gonna jump when the time comes, you feel me? So it's like you gotta watch, and even if like you can't just judge like off rip just cause this nigga got a gun and he look like he'll kill somebody, that don't mean when a situation come about a nigga gon' really defend his life. You gotta realize like the way I move, I ain't only shooting for me, like I'm shooting for him, I'm shooting for her, like I'm shooting for everybody around me, you feel me? So it's like that's how everybody got with me gotta think. Like it ain't just your life, it ain't just my life, cause I'm hot right now and everybody asking for me right now. It ain't just nigga protecting me. No, I'm protecting him the same way I protect myself. Like I protect her the same way I protect myself. So it's like, yeah, it get like that, yeah.
So I guess the next part, how I wanted to touch on that situation was, because mental health is a big thing right now, man.
Yeah.
Especially in our community, we just don't realize we traumatized. You know what I mean? Especially people that's dealing with stuff coming from where you come from, and you know what I mean. I have my situations and dealing with what I deal with here in the Chi.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel, or have you went to go see help? Like talk. I don't want to say help, but like talk to somebody about like that
like
situation.
Professional, like,
yeah.
I mean, you know, nah, niggas ain't. I went to therapy when I was younger, but I feel like music is my therapy. That's why it's starting to get. That's why my shit was starting to get more intense. You feel me? Like the guys be saying like we be like this nigga just rap about a foe we just bought. You feel me? Like something just happened. I just rap about it because them be my feelings that really be what be going on throughout my day. You feel me? Anything I talk about, that shit really be going on throughout my day. My thoughts, shit I be seeing. You know, shit that I come in close contact with. So it's just like shit. That's my therapy. That's how I talk to motherfuckers, and they starting to listen. And I guess it's helping me because I feel like not only one person listening to what I'm going through, is like I got 1 million people to tell my story to. And I got 1 million people that's really listening, really in tune with what I'm got going on. 1 million motherfuckers, nigga, like, when I was younger, only a few happy birthdays meant something to me, you feel me? If you tell me happy birthday on my birthday, only a few of them meant something to me, you feel me? But now on my birthday, I got 1 million motherfuckers to tell me happy birthday, show me all the love I need, like, you know, like, and my real family, like, that I'm bringing back in tune, cause my family spread apart when it did their own thing, you feel me? So once I get the bread right and bring everybody back in close that I need, shit, I feel like everything will get better. But you just gotta surround yourself with shit that make you happy. I feel like niggas problems be hard, but you can't when you going through shit like that with your mind, it's like it's a battle with you and your mind, but the battle is either you taking care of yourself or you taking care of somebody else. You feel me? That's what you really be fighting. Should I take care of these people? Should I keep doing what these people want me to do to make them happy, or should I just make myself happy? So I feel like that's what the internal conflict really be. Not I'm depressed because this not going on. I'm depressed because of that. I just feel like you fighting with yourself because your body telling you like you gotta take care of yourself. You can't take care of them, and the fight is damn. How the fuck I'm supposed to just stop taking care of them? I've been doing this for this amount of time. I can't just stop taking care of my people, but your body telling you like shit. If you don't, like you know what's gonna happen. You gotta protect your energy. So I'm big on that too, like protecting my energy and shit, and making sure I ain't in the wrong place at the wrong time because shit, I do got people I gotta take care of, and the son I gotta take care of that look just like me. You feel me? And I don't want him to be on no shit like I was on. That's all this shit for, really. Like if it wasn't what it was now, like I probably wouldn't even be rapping, you know? I'd probably be doing what I was doing, cause I ain't had nobody to look after. It was just me. I ain't gotta take care of nobody. But now I gotta take care of somebody, so I gotta make sure, like, for their years they ain't going through nothing I went through, or they don't have to experience the trauma that I experienced growing up. You feel me? That's all that shit about now.
Alright. You just actually what's your relationship like with your parents?
I got a close relationship with my mom. A real close relationship with my mom. I ain't got no relationship with my pops. That's just how it is.
And so I reason why I asked that, because you just said you had your little boy. So I just wanted to know, like, what are some things that was instilled in you that you want to instill in him, and what are some things that you know you're gonna do different?
Everything that CEO Trayle know, I damn near either taught myself or picked up from a father and his child. You feel me? Like when I used to go over my homie's house and they dads be sitting giving a little game and shit. I'm the nigga that's sitting giving that's listening to that game that they daddy's giving and shit like that. Like, cause I ain't had that, so I just had to pick up on shit as I go along. But now I feel like I done learned enough so I can give a lot to him without having to give him the negative, and I can still show him. I can give him options. You feel me? Like I ain't had no options when I was growing up, so I just want to be able to give him options. They ain't give me a lot of options, so shit. I gotta make sure he filled up. Excuse me.
Nah, I respect that. You say you don't. A lot of people don't wish you happy birthday. When your birthday?
January 1st.
Wow.
And then it's crazy because it's like everybody partying that day. So it's like, for my birthday, it's right after Christmas, New Year, then it's rent. Everybody usually always have their own shit going on. Motherfuckers are planning for New Year 6 months in advance. Then meet me and be like, damn, his birthday January 1st. What you doing for your birthday? We had this planned for this amount of time, or we was already gonna go here for New Year's, or we was gonna do this, or I've been here since Christmas. You feel me? Like that type of shit. So it'd be like, motherfucker be so caught up on what they got going on. I ain't really get too many happy birthdays or too many presents or no shit like that. But I get a lot of happy belated birthdays, or when the motherfucker see me stepping out or some shit and I post a picture or something, then it'd be like, oh damn, it's his birthday, happy birthday, like that type of shit. But you know, now I got some motherfuckers that'll really remember, like, yeah, his birthday January 1st, I'm finna post his picture, all that, showing real love, cause shit, nigga ain't get that.
Shit, like you kind of like, as you got older, you kind of built the family and built the surrounding you wanted.
Yeah, I'm big on that shit. Like, I'm big on building a family because, like I said, my family spread it out. You feel me? Like we kind of grew up together, but then we kind of didn't. And then my family like filled with hate. My family hate on you and shit like that. Like aunties and shit hating on you and shit like that. So it's just like, then they'll try to use you. So I always knew growing up that my family wasn't really too much of good people. Like, it's some good people in there, but it ain't, you feel me, they ain't really too good on too much of good people. So shit, it's just like shit, And I was always by myself. It was always us four, my immediate family, my mom and my sisters, my mom, my two sisters. That was it. So,
where you fall at? Oldest, youngest, middle?
I'm in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the middle. So,
Middle
damn near I was always the protector, and I'm the bad kid. I'm the second, so everything damn near always fell on me. Man of the house, all this shit. I was old enough to understand, but young enough to, like shit.
Still fuck up.
Still fuck up, you feel me? Like, that's just how it always was. I was always the protector. I guarantee you, something going on in my family with my three sisters right now, they gonna call me. My mama and my little sister arguing, they gonna call me. Somebody going through something, they gonna call me. Somebody needs something, they gonna call me. I always been that protector, bro, when I always been that. So, I'm big on that shit. When I meet people and I feel like I said, I'm big on vibes and energy, you feel me? So if I meet you one time and you one way and then you come around me another way, another time I'm gonna peep that. Like, if you come around me one time and I peep your vibe was all happy and shit, then you come around me the second time and your homie just died, but I don't know, you feel me? But I know your vibe off, I can pick up on that, you feel me? So I'm the type of nigga that pick up on that energy and, all right, bro, you straight, everything good, or not even ask you because I don't like talking about my problems, you feel me? So I just do something, shit. Bro, come around and call me by yourself. Let's go eat or something, or let's go to the mall or something. Let's smoke, let's get high, like let's do this. Let's come to the studio with me, but just come by yourself. Like my people, they usually be upset over some money or some shit like that. So I usually try to hit their hands every time I can, cause I know, like, shit, I'm hot right now. Money coming in from everywhere. Like, I could be saving this shit. Yeah, that's the best thing for me to do, but I ain't even reached what I'm supposed to reach yet. So, hell yeah, I can help my folks out as much as I can. Fucking right.
No, that's valid, God. You look like, you seem like that's the role that you want to step in, to being the head of the table.
Right. Fucking right.
Yeah, so.
Take care, motherfuckers. Take care. That's all I want. That's all I really want to get the bread for. Anyway, it's just like now. Shit, after I got shot, my whole thing was having a son, start a legacy and shit. So I got my son, so now I'm starting my legacy. That's just how it go. Then whatever come with it, I'm gonna take whatever come with this shit. That's just how it go.
No, that's valid. I mean, that's dope ass soundbite right there. And I feel you 100% because we got a mutual, you know what I'm saying, goals. You know what I'm saying?
So
I rock with that. Now, you spoke on like just looking out and building relationships with people. Who you named some of the artists? Who are some other artists that you feel like you got real relationships with and you doing a lot of work with, and they give you that family type vibes in this industry?
I ain't really got a lot of work with a lot of artists, but it's just the niggas who I fuck with, who I met, who I get them vibes from, shit. Of course, JB Bin Laden, if you don't know, like, he right here with me, As far as rappers go, only one Uno, he embraced me. Of course, Johnny Cinco. Of course, that nigga love the fuck out of me. I love the fuck out of Johnny Cinco. We was just on live tweaking for like 14 minutes. He just count money. We was just count money. Tweaking. I love that nigga, Johnny Cinco. Oh God, he's one of the realest niggas I ever met in my life. Who else? Of course, like, I met Herb. Herb really fucked too. We gonna have some shit coming soon, definitely. Like, we ain't even stepped foot in the studio, but I know when we go in, it's like, when me and him get in the studio, every time we get around each other, it's on some other shit, but when we get in the studio, I know what it's gonna be. That's about it. It's a lot of rappers calling me now, like, trying to get up with me, but, just a few, man. I don't really fuck with a lot of people, but JB, Cinco, shit, Uno, Quiz, man, Quiz cool as fuck. We got some shit too. Yeah, that's about it.
When it comes to your style of music, have you ever heard that have anybody ever compared you to Chief Keef before?
Yeah, I get a lot of TQ. I get a lot of Pablo ones. What else? I heard a lot of shit. But my thing is like, with me, I've been doing what I've been doing, like the way my cadence and flow and all that shit. I've been doing that shit since I started rapping. Like, I got plenty of shit out that you can go listen to that'll verify. Like, nigga, 2013, 2012, like mixtapes. I got a mixtape with Trapaholics, DJ Plug, and DJ Holiday. Main page. I thought I was doing some shit back then, but you feel me? Like, you go listen. I wasn't as hard as a rapper I am now, but nigga, you could listen. Like, I've been doing the same shit since then, and it's like a lot of niggas that rap, they done changed their flow up. Not to say Keith done changed his flow up, but cause Keith always done had his shit going on. But a lot of these other niggas, they done changed their flow up since I done been doing my little shit. So I ain't saying nobody bang, but I mean, you could tell it's a originator. Like, I got an original style, you can tell that. So it's like, it's some shit that a lot of motherfuckers can't do. And I don't even know what the fuck it is. I don't even know what the fuck to call it or what I be doing when I go in the booth. But shit, you can tell that I done kind of mastered that shit that I've been doing.
No, you definitely going crazy with it. Going crazy that I seen Gucci reached out. So what was that like? Did you get like, tell me when he reached out to you, how did you feel when Gucci reached out?
Bro, that shit was like, bro, I don't know. I can't even explain that shit. Like, I was like, I felt like I had done just hit a real milestone in my life. Like, one of the only things that I really ever wanted, like, I always said I wanted to sign to either 50 Cent, Rocco, Gucci Mane, but Gucci Mane was always the number one. Like, it don't matter. Like, nigga, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, nigga had Gucci Mane call me, nigga got to sign for $20,000. Like, straight up, he could have gave me $20K. I'd have been 10, 17 down, like, straight up. But it's like, when he had started DMing me, as soon as I seen the message, I tweet, I started going crazy. But I had done hit a crossroad quick as hell. Like, damn, like, as soon as you set yourself up to be your own boss and handle your own business and run your own company, you don't want to sign to nobody. It's like, here he come trying to sign you. So it's like, I was kind of torn, and then he blocked me. So it was just like my favorite rap, like my real deal favorite rapper, like favorite fucking rapper in the world. Like, we can't even do no songs together, but shit.
Why y'all can't do no songs together?
Cause he blocked me, like, he got me blocked. So it's just like, shit, that obviously mean he ain't trying to see nothing that I got going on, cause, you feel me? So, like, but I know me being me, I'm gonna change that shit. Like,
right.
I'm gonna make sure he unblock me and see what I got going on, and we definitely gonna do a song in the future. But as for right now, hell yeah. But that shit fucked my head up. I was happy as hell. Gucci reached out to me. It's like, everything I had been working for is just like, everything I had done been working for, I had done accomplished. Besides the Gucci Mane reaching out to me, or besides acknowledgement from Gucci Mane, you feel me? So I had done kind of put that part out my head, you feel me? Like, alright, Gucci Mane, he got a whole bunch of new artists. He ain't gonna reach out to you feel me? He ain't really, you feel me? So just line yourself up to do your own thing, you feel me? Ain't no nigga gonna come give you no money to just turn you up. Ain't no artist gonna do it. So just line it up and do your own thing. And then as soon as I set it up, got my company together and all this other shit, here he comes. So it was just, I was happy as hell, but then I was like, damn, I knew I wasn't gonna sign to him. So, but I was just hoping that, you know, we could do some songs or something. I could tell him like, hell, nah, I'm lining it up to be my own boss. You feel me? And we could just still do some songs or work or something. But that shit ain't work like that. That shit ain't work like that.
The way God work, man, I feel like y'all gonna meet down the line.
Most definitely, I got some raw ass shit from the drop. Like, it's one thing about me, bro. I rap, but you can hear that Gucci Mane shit in me. Yeah. Like, you can hear that shit. You can see that shit. Like, when I take pictures, when I just take my pictures and shit, me and my PR, like, yeah, you look just like Gucci Mane. Like, straight up, like, it's like that, bro. Like for real. I ain't had no daddy. Told myself my dad was Razor Davis. Like, that shit is real as fuck. Like, Nigga, I was calling this nigga my daddy at one point, like straight up, like, yeah, that's my daddy. Like, I'm rapping just like Gucci Man this, Gucci Man that, straight up. So for him to hit me up and acknowledge me like, I'm trying to sign you and shit, that had me like, oh, you really that now, like you done did it. So, but I knew I wasn't gonna sign because it's like he had a bunch of other artists. I had, you know, like I wasn't just trying to like, I wanted it to be like how he did with Keith. You feel me? Like just him and Keith in the studio just working. You feel me? Like drop a tape on some shit. Like I wanted it to be like that, but you know, I feel like it's because the situations that he got put in with a lot of other artists. You feel me? And they tripping on dropping music. He just didn't know how to approach it with me. He didn't know whether my shit was all together. Would he be able to come in and just do some music with me and somebody be tripping on us doing this or doing that? So I don't know. I just feel like he played it the business way with that and never didn't really get in to really listen. Like, you know, like.
Yeah. Knowing Gucci, I'm pretty sure once y'all get in the room together, I'll let him just see where you coming from.
Yeah.
Cause he gonna hear you soon, so he ain't have no choice but to tap in.
I'm real deal, like the son you never had, no bab. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like,
that's real. You do, and you give me the 50 Cent vibes too. I
that's like, nigga, them three, Gucci Man, Rocco, 50 Cent, like. Them my three idols for real. Like, I wouldn't be on no fanned out ass shit, but I'd be damn like when he just hit me up, like nigga, that was on my mind all day. Like, what the fuck I'm gonna tell him when he call me and try to sign me? Like how you gonna tell him no? Like, you feel me? Like, so that shit just had me fucked up. And then when he blocked me, that shit felt like my homie just snitched on me or something. Like,
damn.
That shit felt like my best friend had done died, bro. Like, damn, like.
Gucci got that impact, I see.
Hell yeah, but so was C4.
I wanna ask a few questions. I know we gotta get out of here. You just said something about you ain't like what's going on, and you ain't want to wait. You right now. How did COVID? Like, I feel with your sound and what you got going on, I feel the COVID-19 by people not being outside kind of slows you down. How do you feel about that?
It's crazy you just said that. I'm gonna tell you why. Nigga, in the car early on the way here, I just realized that the reason why shit was slowed down is because COVID. I'm thinking like, damn, like, shit going crazy. But my partner just had to tell me like, nah, nigga, like, if COVID wasn't around, you could have been doing this show, or you could have been here, there. Like, you know, you could have really been outside. And it just clicked to me like, damn, COVID fucking shit up. So now I feel like, hell yeah, you slowing me up, but just a couple hours ago, I'm like, damn, this is moving pretty fast, but it could be moving faster with no COVID. That's for sure.
Nah, that's real. And as soon as COVID over with, my first show in Chicago, I need parts of it. I'm calling whoever I gotta call. I gotta book you, cause I feel like you owe us one for not coming in December.
That's the crazy thing about COVID is cause like I definitely gotta like do a show, but I'm gonna be the first nigga to run up $1 million during COVID, so by the time this shit over, niggas trying to book me, it's gonna be like little baby number. So we definitely gonna have to work out a deal. I'm telling you.
Hey, we gonna work out something, bro. I need you up here, man. We need you up here. We gotta do it. It's gonna be something special, man.
I definitely gonna be like, when you call me, I ain't gonna tell you I need 200. I'm gonna be like, shit. We gonna do a number. Don't trust me. We gonna work it out.
And we got it. We gonna have it for you. This ain't gonna be. I like the energy I'm getting from you, and I feel like this ain't gonna be our last conversation.
No, hell no, cause you said you been trying to get up with me for a minute, so I kind of owe you that shit. Like, that shit be fucking me up, bro. Like, that shit be fucking me up. A nigga named Pyrex, he big as hell now. Like, he signed with 808 Mafia, and I guess Metro Boomin. But I met him a couple years ago at a studio one night. My homie G Money got the studio and shit. I met him. He, damn, bro, I've been trying to send your ass beats for so long, and well, damn, let's work. He like, I guess, I don't know, bro. That shit is so weird. I be niggas be telling me that they already be trying to work with me.
Well, this is when you had like 4,000 followers.
I got 11K in like a month.
Yeah, you had 4,000 followers. I'm like, whoever this shorty is, we got, he cold. Like, we got to get in tune with him. You bad at DMing, I'm let you know that right now.
Hard, but my partner always be telling me like, man, just let me handle that. I think I be doing some shit. He be like, man, just let me handle just let me handle your DMs and shit. Let me handle the emails and shit. Just let them talk to me, cause you know I don't think you gonna get it soon.
Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna leave with this question. I always ask everybody. This is their first interview with me. 5 years, you know, what does it look like for you?
In 5 years, I ain't even gonna lie. In 5 years, I always be trying to predict what shit gonna be like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I just know in 5 years, like, I'm gonna be one of the biggest people, like, if not the world, Chicago at least, like, the biggest. But I'm going for the world. I'm going for all over. Like, in 5 years, I'm gonna be damn near Drake status, like, for real. We're gonna look at this shit and laugh, like, look, hell yeah, like, look at them fucking products he got on, like, I'm telling you, like, 5 years, my son gonna be 8. In 5 years, I wanna be damn near one of the biggest niggas that ever rap. In just 5 years. If you listen to me, I really be saying some shit, for real. But it's like, I guess not a lot of people has heard it, so I feel like once it hit that platform, like if an OVO sound come play my shit or a Queen Radio or some shit, drop that shit one time or something, it's up. Like, we going up. It already fucked me up when Chicago played it on the radio, so it's just like, if we just do little shit like that with that one song, then it's still bubbling, because I make shit all the time. I go to the studio all the time, so they end up picking up another song, then cool, but we just gonna run okay cool until that shit hit the dirt, until motherfuckers want something different. But it seems like right now they want that shit 30 times a night, so I'm gonna give them exactly what they want. 5 years, I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Just remember that.